Well, hello! We're home again. Well, I mean, kind of. You can obviously see we're on a nature walk, but we're in Sparks. Sparks is an amazing place to hang your hat. It's ringed in mountains, it's warm all year, pretty much. And good news, we're extending our contract to stay here in beautiful Sparks, Nevada. And speaking of good news, here's some travel tips for travel nurses over footage of a nurse who's ambulating? Okay, briefly on your license. Let's first talk about the NLC, which I'm sure by now you've heard about. The Nurse Licensure Compact, or NLC, is basically an agreement or compact that allows BNs, RNs, or LPNs to hold a multi-state license, which in turn allows that nurse to work out of state in any of the member states that support the NLC program. I swear I'm going to include resources that explain all of this in the description of this video. Just some important notes. A multi-state nursing license is not a blanket national license. No such thing exists in our country right now. As an alternative, a traveling nurse must become licensed in the state with which they wish to travel before they can start their contract. Sometimes this actually involves physically traveling to the state ahead of time so you can get your credentials in order. This could gap you a week or even 2 weeks. This is bad for cash flow, and we're here to make money. If you are not participating in the NLC, this has to be done for each state with which you wish to work in, and even sometimes if you are in the NLC, depending on their membership status and where you're living at the time. In many cases, you will end up with a whole bunch of state licenses. Collect the whole set. And finally, there has now been a COVID-19 clause, which basically, in some specific scenarios, in some specific states, has extended the time frame needed to get your credentials in order before you can start working. Think, let's get nurses on the floor right now. Your recruiter will be aware of any such caveats, and again, links in the description. This might all sound intimidating and really nuanced, but your recruitment company is going to be all over this with you. This has been Travel Tips for Travel Nurses over footage of a nurse who's ambulating? What do you think? Can you hold this?
I did a
Can you hold
camera.
it?
Whee! I guess.
Let's all just take a moment and reflect upon how good Vivian is at grabbing that camera and setting it up perfectly for a selfie in her little fingers. She's not even 2 yet.
Good
job. Oh, you shocked me.
Are you coming? Are you coming? Do you hear me? Do you hear me in that same?
Wow, that was close. Ready? Let's do this. Ready? You ready, Addie?
Take a picture.
Don't take your picture?
Don't take that.
Okay, I'll stop taking your picture. I'll push you in the back. Push. Hi, V. Push.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi.
I did a picture.
There you go.
Whee!
I got green powder. Oh yes, that's a good amount of green powder. Over here, to the blender stand, bring your chair over. You're gonna watch from here. Okay, kiddos. All right, I'm gonna press the button. You ready? Go. Ready? Okay. Did you like that stuff? Okay, I'll do that. It's important in life to take a break once in a while and smell the acid green Kool-Aid before you go to the pool. What do you think, Addie? What do you think? I'm gonna give you a brain freezer if you...
Sour?
A little sour.
Is it yummy? Okay.
Okay.
It's me down.
Okay. They don't look like all the 3 compartments are inflated. Adelaide is very confident. She literally has no fear. And frankly, that terrifies me and Chelsea. She's underwater. That's where the cold water is.
Hi, like someone.
Oh, there's like a cold draft over here. There's like a cold draft over here. The scene needs a little bit of explanation. Vivian saw me jump in and she was really worried about me.
I like chicken.
You like chickens?
Wait, no, hold on.
Baka baka.
Baka baka baka. Ready?
1, 2.
By the end of the day, Adelaide was in the vest she got from Grandpa Jerry, and she loves the freedom it provides. Addie, did you have a nice time?
Yeah.
Was it fun swimming?
Yeah.
Vivian, did you have a nice time? Vivian, did you enjoy yourself? Did you have fun? I'll take the camera, thank you. Good job, B. It took a lot of sweet talking to get the kids out of the pool. Now witness the resulting ice cream and burgers we had to promise them. How's it going, V?
That looks like a home.
Vivian, are you going to share with Addie?
That looks like a home. What a spider.
Vivian, are you going to share with...
That looks like
Are you going to share with Addie?
Are you always going to share with me?
And that's about what it looks like when Mom has a few days off in a row. We do all we can to run those kids ragged. When Mom is working back-to-back shifts, we are a lot more sedentary. It's not something I'm proud of, but what can I do? Those girls are a double handful. Which brings me to today's thought. 2 things. 1, a group of squirrels is called a scurry. And 2, squirrels are omnivores. Meaning a scurry of squirrels could carry you off and eat you at any moment. There's a non-zero chance of that happening. And hey, you never know, right? Anyway, I'll see you next week.